Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Run Talks. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Military Entrance Processing Station. What that is what you go through once you've already talked to a recruiter about joining the military. So once you've spoken to a recruiter and you've taken your ASVAB test or still need to take it and you're expressing interest in joining the military, your recruiter will send you to MEPS. Usually there's a MEPS station per state, one per state, and that is where all the potential military recruits will go to before shipping off to basic training. When you go there, before you go there, what you need to do is get all of your paperwork together. I mean, birth certificate, driver's license, social security card, any paperwork you've worked on with the recruiter or signed. If you're under 18 and you have your parental consent waiver, make sure you bring a copy of that with you. Your recruiter may forget it, like mine did, and luckily I had my copy, otherwise I wouldn't have, that whole trip to MEPS would have been a waste and I would have had to come back another day. So bring all your paperwork with you, keep a copy of everything that you can. Make sure you request copies of all your paperwork. It's very vital you have a copy of everything. Once your recruiter is confident in you and he can send you off to MEPS, he or she, they'll send you to a motel, usually the night before, and when you get there, you're going to eat dinner, you're going to meet all the other potential recruits that are going to be testing with you the next day. So make friends, make lots of friends, because you're going to be with them all day long, and it's a really long and boring process at MEPS. The slogan you might have heard already is hurry up and wait. It's true. That is all you're going to be doing. You're going to be hurrying up and you're going to be waiting. You're going to be hurrying up and you're going to be waiting over and over again. I mean, it's really annoying. You need to shower really well the night before MEPS. I mean, scrub places you normally don't. Alright? You're going to be examined in all areas of your body. Yes, boys and girls, everywhere. Everything. It's a full exam of your body and your mental abilities, so make sure you clean yourselves really well before the day of testing. Also, you need to make sure you're wearing underwear. If you're not wearing underwear, you will not be going through the testing, I swear. You'll be completely sent home and you'll have to come back another day. Underwear is a very important part of MEPS. What else? Don't drink alcohol 3 days prior to your examinations. Drugs, don't be doing them. You shouldn't be doing them in the first place, but if you are, make sure you're clean before you go and do this testing. If you're not clean, you will not be getting in the military. They do a blood test, a urine sample, and also a breathalyzer test upon arrival to MEPS to determine if you're eligible for the military or not. If you fail to meet any of those requirements, you will not be going into the military. Sleep. Sleep is a very important thing. You don't want to be falling asleep at MEPS. I know it's going to be boring, but you don't want to be falling asleep there. Sleep the night before, get a good night's rest, eat all you can, be fully nurtured and ready to go on MEPS day. Once you get to MEPS, it's going to be about 5:30 in the morning. You're going to get a 4:30 wake-up call at your hotel. I recommend getting up a little bit earlier so you can shower, get ready, get all your stuff packed away, and you don't have to rush in the morning. I don't like to rush in the morning. I really emphasize getting up early and being to places super early. So you're going to eat breakfast within an hour of going to MEPS. So you're going to get up at 4:30. You're going to be at MEPS at 5:30 at the latest. So you need to eat breakfast during that time. It will be provided to you. Make sure you get that meal in there because you're not going to eat maybe even at all. If you get through it quick enough, you won't be eating at all for the rest of the day until you get home. So eat. Once you get there, like I said, it's going to be 5:30 in the morning. They're going to line you up. You're going to do all kinds of fingerprinting, and you're going to put all your bags and stuff away in these special room where it's all locked while you're there. Pay attention and ask lots of questions. I mean, pay attention to everything around you, everything that's going on. Ask questions about all the paperwork you're filling out. Make sure you know what is going on throughout the day. I mean, it's very vital that you know exactly what is going on. If you have to pee, hold it until it's your turn to give a urine sample. If you pee before the urine sample, you could be waiting all day to pee again. I mean, some people just can't pee on command, and if that's you, make sure you hold it until it's your turn to give the urine sample. It'll make your day a whole lot easier. Don't say yes to any kind of questions as far as, like, have you seen a physical therapist for anything? Have you seen a psychiatrist for anything? If you say yes, you're done. Your enlistment stops. That is the acronym. Yes means your enlistment stops. And a lot of times there's cases where somebody said yes to a question and they're done. Their paperwork gets tossed out the window and it's all over for you. Yeah. If all goes well, you're gonna get in. Be honest, but don't be honest at the same time. You know what I mean? If you've played sports before and you got hit really hard playing football and you had to go see the physical trainer, don't say yes, I've seen a physical therapist, especially for something that minor. Saying yes to that question could mean the end of your enlistment. If you have a criminal record, any kind of criminal record, those things can be waived. They're going to ask you questions about that criminal history of yours. Depending on the offense, it can be waivable. So talk to your recruiter about it definitely beforehand. Don't spring that on your recruiter once you get to MEPS. He or she will be very pissed off at you. But like I said, if all goes well, you're going to get through MEPS and you're going to be fine. After all the medical stuff is done, you're going to be doing your swear-in, you're going to sign your contract, and you're going to receive a ship date for boot camp. Now, for the Hawaii Air National Guard, I know for sure you don't sign your contract that night when you're at MEPS, or that day when you're at MEPS. You have to wait until your drug tests come through with the results, and if they come out bad, like I said, you're not going to be getting in. The active duty sectors, they give you a conditional enlistment, which means they have allowed you to enter the military granted your drug screening comes out clean. So if it comes out dirty, then you're going to be, your contract will be voided and you will not be going to boot camp. So make sure you're not doing drugs before MEPS and you're not drinking before MEPS and all that, and you will be fine. Yeah, that's MEPS for you.